Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Boy, that was loud. Hope you guys are having an absolutely outstanding day. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. I wanted to give a shout out to Panos, XRP community member, UNL validator dude, doing some really, really great stuff, building out a what is it? A project of his own on the XRPL called Anados Finance. He's the co-founder of that project. He actually wrote a book called On Understanding the Crypto Economy as well. Really, really smart guy, for sure. And he's what I like most about what he um, is doing is he's always out there between him and that trying to educate the community, the XRP holder community, um, about the XRPL and the automated market maker. These things are hugely, hugely important. I'm going to go over his thread here. He has some really, really good stuff here to share with you guys for sure. So make sure you follow this guy at Panos MEK if you want to level up on all things XRPL and the AMM. You guys know that I've been a big proponent of DeFi. I've been in DeFi for a number of years in different ecosystems, participating, whether that be in the Ethereum ecosystem with all the different things, whether it be Avalanche ecosystem, whether it be the Polygon ecosystem, whether it be the Phantom ecosystem. I've been there providing liquidity, learning the difference between a good pool, liquidity pool, and not so great of a liquidity pool, when you should be in one, and what liquidity pool should look like for you during the bull market and during the bear markets as well. So hugely, hugely important to understand. But then I'm gonna end it with a platform on the Solana blockchain to kind of give you an idea of what's coming to the XRPL, whether it be Anados Finance, whether it be Orchestra Finance, whether it be DexFi.pro. These things are coming, or whether it be Moi Finance, which is actually doing a lot of things to kind of tap into XRP liquidity and providing XRP holders with some yield or passive income, if you will, if you understand how it all works. Those things are coming as well. So Panos writes here, XRP AMM facts must read for every XRP holder. I don't know if you can check views on this thing, how it works. I don't know. Can you check to see how many people checked it out? I don't know. Looks like 270 people bookmarked it. So must read for every XRP holder. The automated market maker, the AMM, is a type of decentralized exchange, and in addition to current XRPL's limit order book, CLOB, limit order book, DEX. AMMs have become the standard in DeFi and are the most popular types of decentralized exchanges and decentralized apps, with over $2 trillion transacted among all the chains. 2 trillion. And you wonder why Ripple's having a hard time, right? And you wonder why the bankers do. Again, you got to understand that there's platforms out in crypto that are bigger than Charles Schwab, what used to be TD Ameritrade. You got to get it. There are platforms in crypto bigger than traditional financial platforms, right? So the XRPL was the first one to have a DEX, decentralized exchange. It had the CLB, the central limit order book, and now it's going to get the AMM, and they're going to work together in conjunction for some good stuff. AMMs have become the standard in DeFi. I read that. They incentivize liquidity provision and allow users to become their own banks and market makers. Become their own banks and market makers. I was looking at a project that I'm on where I deposited some XRP, lent XRP there, smart contract platform, and I was looking at, I'm wondering if I should just get some cash right now. I wonder if I should just, I'll borrow a few K and strengthen my positions in some other altcoins that I'm in. And while I was sitting here thinking about that, I didn't have to call someone up and fill out an application online or in person. I didn't have to then go get interviewed and reviewed, have my application reviewed, and sit and wait around for someone else's approval. I could just hop on the blockchain, And if necessary, because I have been a lender of my asset, I could borrow against it at any time. You understand? Being my own bank, if you will, right? So they incentivize liquidity provision and allow users to become their own banks and market makers. Not all AMMs are created equal on the technical side. Each one has its own model and formulas. And the XRPL's AMM is introducing some unique features that other chains and AMMs don't have. I just did a long video about that. You should watch the live stream. It's over an hour and a half. And I give you some tips and strategies as well on how to provide liquidity and how to treat the liquidity providing game. Okay. You should check the video out. There are 8,000 plus XRPL tokens, and you can create a pool with any two tokens you like. No need for XRP. You always provide equal value of both assets into a pool, no matter if you do a single-sided liquidity or not. So you have to decide how much you want to put in, and you're gonna if it's $100, you're gonna get this little option. It'll say one-sided or two-sided. It'll say one asset or two asset. You mouse over it, you click on it, and decide what you want to do. Right? This AMM will allow you to just put one asset in, and it'll flip it based on the liquidity pool. It'll trade it halfway, 50-50, based upon the liquidity pool that you want to be entered into. If you wanted to be in the XRP USD, you got $100. That $100 that you deposit will turn into 50 XRP and 50 USD, right? There is no staking or earning with your XRP. You lend your assets to the automated market maker so others can trade them, and you can get paid a fee for that. So let me kind of give you an example of what he's trying to say here. You see, I'm on a project that's built on the Solana ecosystem by community members. A project that's built on Solana. It's called MarginFi. And you can see up here at the top left, it says lend, stake, swap, bridge. Don't worry about the points or the ecosystem. So I'm going to just go over here to swap. Okay. In order for this USDC to Solana, in order for this to work, someone has $100 of USDC, they want to deposit, and they want to swap it for Solana. In order for this swap to go through, there has to be some people over here supplying, see Solana? Supplying Solana, right? So in order for that swap to happen, there's got to be some participation of people with their valuable Solana that they supplied and deposited onto the platform. You understand? Otherwise, the trade can't go through unless this particular decentralized exchange is also an aggregator and can go to 4, 5, 6, 7 other different ecosystems to try to find some Solana to make it work. You understand? So that's how it works. You can lend. You can just merely lend your XRP. See the APY here for Solana is 2.72%. Someone can say, cool, 2.7%, awesome. I have $100 worth of Solana. I'm going to deposit $1 because I don't have to deposit all of my $100 of Solana. I could just deposit $1 of my Solana. I don't have to deposit all $1,000 of my XRP. I could just deposit $1 of my XRP. And I'll explain to you why you might want to consider doing that. Right? So there's no staking or earning with your XRP not currently on the XRPL. Moy Finances changing the game with that. You lend your assets to the AMM so others can trade them, and you get paid a fee for doing that. This income comes from the trading fee that traders pay. This is Jupiter Swap. When you connect the wallet, there's a slippage here, and it'll also give you a little fee. It'll say 0.01%, 0.02, 0.1, God forbid, fee to trade. Those fees go to people who provide liquidity over here on the lend part of this MarginFi. right? There's a fee. If someone swaps $100 worth of assets and the fee in that pool is 1%, then the trader pays $1. The trader, the person wanting to swap, pays $1, which goes to the pool and is distributed to the liquidity providers based on the share of the pool that they own. Based upon the share of the pool that you own. Okay. And that's going to, that could be a lot of different factors, but you'll know when you provide the liquidity, it will tell you what is your percentage of that pool: 0.00001, 0.001, 0.1, 1%, 1.2%. It'll tell you as soon as you put it in there. All right. All right. The XRPL's automated market maker allows you to earn yield from market making, volatility, and the continuous auction mechanism. Okay, so earning yield is right. It says allows you to earn yield, right? Let me see here. There is no staking or earning with your XRP. So we got to be careful here, right? Just it's like a little error there. So where was I at? All right. All right. The XRPL's automated market maker allows you to earn yield from market making, volatility, and a continuous auction mechanism. This really means you're earning fees. It's not yield, right? It's you're earning fees. All right. And permanent loss is simply the opportunity cost of holding versus providing assets to the automated market maker pool. In other words, if you got $100 of XRP and you take $10 of XRP and put it in a liquidity pool, one's in the pool, the other one is dealing with the market, what's going on in the market. Because remember, there's a bunch of trading going on in your pool. You may get some more XRP, you may have less XRP. But the XRP that is not in the pool when moon during a bull run can appreciate, and right? You see what I'm saying? So that's really the difference. The idea of providing liquidity is that the fees over here make up for the loss, if you will, of the opportunity to take advantage of when moon over here. That is not the XRP that is not in the liquidity pool. You understand? That's why you don't chase the game necessarily, right? No one says be 100% in and liquidity pool with all your assets, right? That doesn't make any sense, right? So permanent loss is simply the opportunity cost of holding versus providing the asset, your XRP, or whatever asset, to the AMM pool. The impermanent loss is not something to be afraid of and can be possibly mitigated by fees earned. Again, the reports come out and that the XRP's AMM does provide more of a higher percentage of fees and or more kind of fees than traditional AMM like Uniswap. And I believe the research that Mickey B. Fresh shared was actually Uniswap's AMM. There was a comparison. So don't quote me on that, but I do believe that to be the case. Your goal as an LP liquidity provider should be to provide assets you don't intend to hold, but use specifically on the AMM to earn income from the fees and trading activity. Your goal as a liquidity provider should be to provide assets you don't intend to hold, but use specifically on the AMM to earn income from fees and trading liquidity. I would add to that the goal of any liquidity provider, the ultimate goal should be to promote and help promote and create network adoption of your blockchain in order to create storage demand or demand for the underlying native asset of said blockchain. I would add that to be the goal. Because in the end, that's what we all want. Not all pools are created equal, and not all pools have the same impermanent loss risk. In the case you provide liquidity in a stable coin pair, such as USD and the euro, there is usually zero to minimal impermanent loss, right? There's no price fluctuation generally between a dollar and the euro dollar, right? They kind of hang out the same, right? Same if kind of the same. He says the same. Same if you provide two cryptos with high correlations, such as XRP and XLM. Right. So the XRP and XLM prices can differ during a bear market and during a bull market, right? They can differ in percentages during the day, during the hour, during the week, during the month, right? They can differ. Not the price, the percentage values can change. You know, XLM could go up 4%. XRP only went up 2% in a 24-hour period. You understand? So it's not exactly the same thing as providing two stable coins. They're closely correlated, but they're not as closely correlated as two stable coins. Right? Okay, so just understand that. Providing liquidity to an XRP slant stable coin, XRP slant USD pair, gives you less exposure to XRP's upside, but also less exposure to XRP's downside, because your XRP is in a liquidity pool for so you can't take advantage of the upside necessarily, because it's in the liquidity pool as opposed to just being on a ledger taking advantage of a situation going on in the market. But it's also less exposure to XRP's downside, because you're getting trading fees by being in the liquidity pool, right? So this is hugely important to understand. And I added here is good stuff. Always remember liquidity pools, LPs, liquidity providers, the market conditions matter. The market conditions matter. Whether are you providing liquidity during a bull run, or are you providing liquidity during a bear market? Those are different conditions, and the LPs act differently, right? So I put bull or bear, sideways or ranging, right? Once you get used to it, you get comfortable, you understand, you'll learn the differences. You'll learn when does this LP actually get the most fees, right? You'll learn that. You'll learn that when it actually gets the less fees. Historically, it's been when the liquidity pool condition or market is going sideways or ranging. Like, remember how long Bitcoin was ranging from 32,000 to 42,000? Remember how long it was just kind of in that range, going up to 42, going back to 36, going down to 30. That's ranging. Generally, in liquidity pools like that, where the range is going on for weeks and months, generally being part of a liquidity pool like that, you earn a lot of fees. You generally earn more fees that way, as opposed to if it's just the bull run and the asset that you're providing is just going up, or it's a bear market and the asset is just going down. Now, it's other conditions like how many people are actively making trades. And the idea always is the fees will hopefully make up for whatever opportunity cost you may have missed. But again, if you do your balancing the right way in these liquidity pools, you can make up for that as well. So this is good stuff from Panos. And again, what I like here is he's willing to post some content and not hide behind cancel culture and the Twitter police, and actually answer some stuff that's going on here. And he does do that. He answers some questions. He says, one person asked here, do you have any real world examples of AMM trading fees? 1% seems a bit high. Even if your XRP is only used once a day, that's 37% a year. That's not how APA works, though. It's 1% is not the APY, but the trading fee for traders. You swap $100, you pay $1. The APY depends on the amount you have provided to the pool, your share, and the volume. So there's two different things. It's a 1% fee for the people trading USDC for XRP, right? And that 1% goes to the liquidity providers, right? And then the APY is a completely different thing, and that's for people who are supplying, okay, the USDC or supplying the XRP. So there's two things there. So remember over here, right? You don't see any, these aren't, right? You can just deposit, supply, just change this SOL, Solana for XRP. The APY for just supplying is 2.72%. You don't have to do anything else. You could just deposit your XRP and you earn 2.72% for doing so. What it does do is it helps people over here be able to swap, right? Right? Helps people to be able to swap. So just understand that. You can be a depositor, you can be a borrower, you can provide liquidity in these liquidity pools, and you can earn fees as well. And it all makes sense once you kind of get into it. But I would highly recommend that, again, I tell people who are new to this, don't chase the game. Let the game come to you. And what I mean by that is you don't have to put 100% of your asset into any liquidity pool. You don't have to put 100% of your USDC that you got on hanging out on MetaMask in a liquidity pool. You don't have to put 100% of your XRP into a liquidity pool. You don't have to put 100% of your dirty, nasty fiat into a liquidity pool, right? Just start small, check out the game, manage the liquidity, notice the fees. You're going to have to, right? You're going to have to kind of like do your homework and due diligence in the liquidity pool that you're in, right? You have to check the volume. In other words, let's see, for example, here, you can see that the total deposits of people in the Solana ecosystem on this platform alone is 815 million. 815 million. You understand? People have borrowed 201 million. And the total value locked up thus is 614 million. Right? This Solana is an ecosystem, right? Now, it's an ecosystem. People provide liquidity because they seen from Avalanche and they've seen from Polygon and Aave and all those different things that by participating, you can create network adoption of the blockchain. Do you feel like a whole bunch of people are in Solana and doing things on Solana? Right. That's called network adoption of the blockchain. The purpose or the reason why you would like network adoption of the blockchain is so that you create demand for the native asset of the blockchain. Create demand for Solana. So the goal for us as XRP holders ultimately is to create demand for XRP. And it can start with people merely taking 0.5%, 1%, 0.25%, $50, and start providing liquidity in a liquidity pool. Thus, projects like MarginFi on Solana, Camino Finance on Solana, Drift Protocol on Solana can get built out because the project people see that there's active participation and or liquidity on the blockchain in the ecosystem where people are participating. That's how you create the flywheel, right? And so we know we got Orchestra Finance coming. We know we got Anados Finance is going to be coming out as well. This is from the guy Panos, right? And again, if you want the value of your XRP to rise, in my humble opinion, it's going to take the community collectively participating. But you don't have to chase the game. No worries. You don't have to chase the game. All right, so there it is, fam. I just want to do that. Shout out to Panos and Vet for guys who are taking that time to educate the community and, kind of quiet the noise of this impermanent loss. People acting like they're going to lose all of their assets it just does not make sense. There's always portfolio management going on, always. And you should exercise portfolio management discipline. I use the example of $50 all the time as an example. So, all right, there it is, fam. Look, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to end this video. I hope it has been of value to you. Do me a favor, if it has, hit the like button. It's the greatest way to support the channel for sure. It's probably the biggest support. However, if you've been hanging out watching the crypto season, you have enjoyed those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby, so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.